It is an honor to honor you and you for being the person and the pastor that you are to all of us. We love you and appreciate you. Thank
So for Pastor Appreciation Month, I think I just love this opportunity to get to say something nice about Christopher, and hopefully it makes him feel as good as he's made me feel. When I first got out of prison in 2020, I was having a hard time clashing with the world and trying to be a Christian at the same time. And Christopher took time every Sunday before service early to sit with me in his office and kind of hash things out and what it looks like to be a Christian in today's world and how different struggles I was going to face. And I just really appreciate that out of him.
you. And every time our family is going through something, I always feel really comfortable to bring that to Christopher and Amber. So we're just really thankful to have um, leaders of our church like them that are just genuine and loving, and we just appreciate you so much.
Okay, Christopher, I just wanted to say how much I appreciate you being a pastor here. I gained so much spiritual growth just being in your presence. So we love you. Thank you.
Hey, Christopher, happy Pastor Appreciation Month. Appreciate all you do, but more importantly, appreciate that you're a down to earth person and all the wisdom that you share with us. Thanks.
I just appreciate your support in our marriage and our family and our church and the struggles that we have. I appreciate the whole family. I appreciate Amber and everything she does for the church as well. And that you guys are a really great team.
Hi, Christopher. We just wanted to tell you that we love you and happy Pastors Month. And we think of you not just this month, but every month because you're the reason we're here.
I just want to say that we are absolutely grateful to have Christopher in our lives. He is so, oh, he's just beyond words. I'm not sure how to say it. It just is a blessing to come here and have him as our pastor. And my kids absolutely love it here. So thank you so much for what you do.
And we love you very, very much. We just thought that you deserve to have a message from the herd, as I like to call us. Sorry, Frankie's not here to be with us because we actually perform better together. We want to tell you how much we appreciate you. I especially appreciate the messages you give us every week and how I can apply them to my life. And I just want to know where you're getting your information so you know what to preach about that's going to reach especially me that week. And also, I appreciate your humility more than anything else about you. You're the most humble person I've ever known. You're human, down to earth, and you wear the coolest socks.
Hey, Christopher. Whenever you first came here, when we walked in to the church, we actually lowered the age group in the church. Your efforts to make this a real church family with young folks and young kids has been a real blessing. And we thank you for all your hard work, and we very much appreciate you. Thank you.
We want to say that we appreciate Pastor Christopher so much because not just at church is he the guidance and the voice that we need to hear, but he also personally has been there for us through lots of stuff, more than you can imagine. And I consider him one of my best friends, and it doesn't matter how often I talk to him. Every time I do, um, it's it's a good friendship. So we have lots of fun, and he's really helped me too. That's awesome. Yeah, and Bob isn't here today, but I know as far as the running goes, he's a great role model, and he's been super supportive. And one of the first people he wanted to tell when he decreased his running time was Christopher. So that shows a great friendship there too. Um, we love him. We love you, Christopher, and we appreciate all you've done for us. Thank you. Thank you.
This is a message from Linda and Leon Newberry. 1 Timothy 5:17. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. Christopher, Thank you for being such a great example of living a life of faith. You are a blessing to our church with tireless efforts in guiding, supporting, and uplifting others on their spiritual journeys. You give support in times of confusion and transition, times of heartbreaking sorrow, and times of overwhelming joy. You laugh, cry, encourage, pray with us and for us. You give comfort when it is most needed. I thank God for the great life-forming messages you deliver each and every Sunday. These messages are full of insight, revelation, and truth. Thank you for preaching directly to me on days when I so need to hear it. But our big thank you is the numerous hours you have spent praying for both Leon and myself. Thank you for carrying our problems and for the words of encouragement and hope in our distress. You save our sanity. We are aware of the sacrifices you make to serve us. We realize your family often has had to make sacrifices and do without you because you are serving the church, missing out on special moments in the life of your family. So we thank Amber, Colton, and Camden for their willingness to share the family with our congregation and the community throughout the year. I hope this year is filled with God's perfect peace because of all you have done on behalf of His Word. Thank you for being the best we could have ever hoped for. We look forward to continue sharing our journey with you as a pastor. Your church and our church is so lucky to have you. Thank you. We love you and appreciate you.
Christopher, I don't even know where to begin, but other than to say thank you. I don't know where we would be looking back. I think it's 2017-ish, where we would be in our life and our walk with Jesus without you. You have truly been a mentor to my wife and I, your wife as well, and showed us how to be the light when other people need it. So from our family to you, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for everything you do for us. We love you.
Christopher, I can't say anything without crying, so Jeff had to say it all for me. But we love you so much.
Hi, Christopher. It has been so much fun to be here in church with you. The way you've always treated me from the day one, it's always been like we were family, not just a pastor and somebody in his congregation. Also, we want to thank you for the beautiful wedding that you gave Barry and I,
Right?
and your
Definitely.
and your participation in that. We really feel like God has blessed us, and we're so thankful that someone like you could join us together. We just want you to know you're more of a son than you are a pastor, and we love you dearly, and looking forward to our time together from now on. And we know that the best is yet to come, that we'll get to be with you when we get to heaven too. So if we go first, we're going to wait for you, young man.
Christopher, we love you. You're a great guy. I really, you've made my life. Some of the things you've said have meant so much to me as I've gone through this life and my hardships up and down. But I always look forward to seeing Christopher, and that's
Hello. So it's Pastor Appreciation Month, and we definitely appreciate our pastor, right? Who is my husband and your dada, right? And we so appreciate you and everything that you do, not only at home, but here at church. I think one of the main things that I have always appreciated and loved about you is your ability to be authentic. You are the exact same person at home that you are here at church. Silly. Isn't Daddy silly? Yeah, he's silly. And you are getting the real deal. It's everything that he is here. He is exactly the same at home, and I love that. And that's very hard to find in a pastor at a church, someone who's truly authentic and truly cares. And I think that's pretty special. So we love you, and we appreciate everything you do for us.
Yeah, and I appreciate just the wisdom that you give. I know I give you a hard time a lot at home, but you're a godly man that I can look up to, and I really appreciate that. So, thanks, Hope.
Love you.
Love you. Say love you, Dada.